Getting a late start today. It's Sunday. I'm in the Midwest, not expecting a whole lot of stuff to be open early. Had to finish doing the part two video and compiling that and getting that uploaded, which took a little while. But I'm on the road this morning. So let's see where 66 takes me today. There's some sites, some more Gemini giants that are down the road. Hoping to get close to the Missouri border, but we'll see what happens. Again, I'm retired. I'm doing this because I want to. I'm doing this to enjoy it. I do not have a schedule, and everybody I've talked to says that's the only way to do it, because there's 100,000 things that can happen that can screw up your schedule, and you'll just wind up not enjoying your trip. So I'm taking the advice of those who are older, wiser, and have done this before me, and just getting up, putting the key in the car, starting it, and seeing where I go and seeing where I wind up. What the heck, right? It's really a bizarre feeling this morning being on Route 66. It's paralleling the highway again, but so far I'm like the only car on Route 66 on this stretch. It's really bizarre. I have found a place that I heard about on Mike and Heather's video, Funks Grove, Illinois, on Route 66. This is the midpoint in Illinois, but it is also the Maple Place. Oh well, apparently they are closed on Sundays. They don't open till 1 o'clock. God, I'm handsome in my reflection. So I found it, and I at least got to stop and can show it off to other people. Historic Route 66 truck stop. And it is still there. Having my expected luck on Sunday. Here in McLean, there is the train shop and visitor center, which is unfortunately not open on Sundays. Well, while I am running into lots of things are closed on Sundays or open really late on Sundays, I'm also running into, there's a whole lot of stuff that's like 10 minutes down the road from the place that's closed. Again, the Easy 66 guide. The maps are a little weird. Take some time to get used to figuring out what he's drawn, because they're not to scale. And you got to kind of get used to how he's rendering stuff. But with the text and everything, it is still pretty straightforward and easy to follow. And I said, on days like today, one thing's closed, go on down the road, find the next. We are now in the town of Atlanta, Illinois. And there is another one of these official Route 66 plaques about Atlanta, Illinois. These places have a lot of history. For anybody who is more of a history geek like me and just likes to find out really unusual things that you don't see in most books or on the internet, this is a field marker stone. It's how they used to mark rural areas like farmers' fields. Kind of hard to miss. World War I memory stone. So a tree was planted and this was put there, but this marker was apparently moved a while ago and nobody really knows what happened to the tree. That's a little sad. Hopefully somebody, working on a master's thesis, can find it. The city of Atlanta, Illinois is home to one of the giants.
Well, the first giant's supposed to go up Thursday. Wow. But it'll be, all of them will go up by probably the end or fall of 25.
And this is the Bunyan giant holding his huge hot dog. There were a bunch of these, and many of them have been restored and moved and given good homes. So I just ran into Scott, who is the tourism director here in Atlanta, Illinois. This building that you're seeing in downtown that looks like an old closed gas station, he just informed me starting next week, they will be getting 5 more of the Giants fully restored there, and it's going to be the Giant Museum. So they're going to have those 5 plus Paul over here. And right next to the Giant, if you're wondering what that noise was, it's a good old-fashioned carnival test your strength thing. Ring the bell. My first one I've run across, but my first street marking saying Route 66. Hey, for anybody that's having ideas about what they might want to do next in life, not saying this is a great idea, but it is an idea and an opportunity. So this is the 8-sided public library in Atlanta, Illinois. Gotta check myself and not say Georgia, but one thing I will say about this community is definitely patriotic. Still in Atlanta, Scott, the tourism person, told me about a couple of things to see while I'm here. Coal mine museum. Coal in Illinois. Who knew, right? So they have actually taken one of the original mine shafts and made it into a thing for that tourists can see what looking down a mine shaft is like. And basically it's deep and it's dark and gives you a whole new appreciation for Oak Island, doesn't it? Hey, now that is one thing to do with your town water tower. So on this site we also have, from what I understand, is the only existing wooden grain elevator left in the country. I'm going to see what I can get as far as pictures of it. So that is what a wooden grain elevator looks like, and that is all restored. This is inside the wooden grain elevator. It is closed. It's Sunday. However, I can still get some pictures of it and some of the plaques. I've always seen windmills, in the pictures of America's Heartland. And so there's the windmill, and it's connected by this rod down to this pump, this old school pump, and it manually pumps it, powered by the wind. Here's more of a close-up of it. Don't ask me why that impresses me, it just does. And it is sitting right next to another really informative plaque about the Hawks wooden grain elevator. More information. Like I said, with all the apocalypse movies and how popular that's become, you ever think that if we ever lose all this technology, stuff like this is probably going to save people's lives? Another example of the wisdom of the Glenn method of sightseeing and touring. I just drive around, I talk to people. I've got a book, I've got an app. That gets me some ideas, but then I talk to somebody local and they say, oh, we got this, we got that, we got that. It might not be for everybody, but it is certainly stuff I enjoy looking at. So enjoy the video and the education. In Lincoln, Illinois right now. This is a section that I came in, the section of 66 I came in on states that it is from the 1940 to 1977 alignment. So there's different sections of Route 66, and around here, at least on this stretch, they marked it pretty well to let you know what part of the road you're on. So unfortunately, this attraction has been damaged apparently pretty severely by the weather. There's a sign over here saying wagons are under repair. So like I said before, it's you pay your money, you roll the dice, you take your chances. And this is what I was referring to before. You can see that there's different periods for Route 66, for, you know, saying this is historic Route 66. So I'm on the section right now, 1940 to 1977, and then there's a 1926 to 1930 route. So as time went on and roads changed and conditions changed and needs changed, they did move Route 66 around a bit. Impressive sight. I am in Springfield, Illinois, which is the capital, and coming down the street, this is all you see. Found the visitor center, and it is unfortunately closed on Sunday, so that's another stamp we won't be getting. But there's some other nice stuff around here to look at, so let's see what's here. Right across from the visitor center is a Lincoln statue. State Capitol, which is getting some reconstruction and some preservation and some restoration at this juncture. Springfield, Illinois is also where Abraham Lincoln is buried. Did not know he had a magnificent memorial like this. And as you enter,
He's only 56 years old.
Can you see what it says up there? Well, think about the context. Now he belongs to the ages. Or, you know, his legacy is upon us. He kind of lives through his legacy, right? You know, things like that, the ages. So, this part is still very relevant. You want to take a picture? That's why they accomplished a lot more younger ages too.
Unfortunately, we are not able to go up to the upper level out here. This is the original vault that held Lincoln's remains. It is very well secured. We're on heading towards Litchfield from Springfield, and this is that classic. This is the classic what you think Route 66 probably should be like. You know, old highway, empty, only car on it. I just had to back up and record this. I'm still on 66, heading towards Litchfield, and all of a sudden I see these signs alongside the road that I realize somebody has taken the entire Hail Mary prayer and put it on signs alongside the road. Kind of saw the sign sticking up, and I thought, oh, another, some Burma Shave signs. Maybe, there's no traffic, I can get it. And then I saw what these were, and I was like, okay. And I mean, literally, it is the entire Hail Mary. So I don't know if this is like something happened along here, if there was some kind of major accident, if this person is just religious and wants to pray for people, or what. But it is definitely gets your attention a whole lot more than somebody putting up a huge billboard like they do in Virginia. So We are in Litchfield, Illinois, and I am once again batting 1,000. This was the last place that I could get my book stamped in Illinois, and they are closed. Burgers, fast food. So I found a place called EJ's in Litchfield, Illinois. Little bistro, some gaming, independent place, amazing food. I got some pictures of it, gonna follow. Only thing is their credit card machine is not set up to leave tips, so bring cash for tips, but you're gonna want a tip. The portions are way more than I expected, and the quality was like even more than that. So it has been another great find on Route 66. End of day 2, sitting in Litchfield, Illinois at a Holiday Inn. Beautiful, beautiful place here. Really surprised at how nice the room is, how well everything is. Staff is really friendly. Told me a couple of things I can see that aren't in a guidebook on the way over to Missouri in the morning, so I'm probably going to do a side route. I'm going to work on my video here, get that uploaded. Stomach feels really, really, really happy after that dinner. Said this is exactly what one of the perks of Route 66 travel I wanted is like I'm passing Burger King, passing McDonald's, passing all those places, Wendy's, Pizza Hut. I'm going to find little mom and pop, little independent places and try them. They're probably going to be, a mediocre one's probably going to be better than the best McDonald's. And I was right so far. But it's day 2, so we'll see. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Have a happy Memorial Day tomorrow. And I will catch up with you tomorrow night from the road.